Hey, it's Larson, the guitar instructor. I wanted to do another follow-up video on the country blues pattern that I demonstrated on a previous YouTube video. The rhythm of these two patterns, it can be very elusive. So I thought a good thing to do would be to demonstrate the two picking patterns that I'm using individually. And so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone and get the metronome going so I can demonstrate this. Sorry about that. I use this app that's called Pro Metronome. So check it out. There we have the click. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So here's the basic beat. That's the quarter note. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put what we call a swinging eighth note. It's going to be 2 notes for each click, and they're going to be unevenly spaced. The first note is going to be 66 2/3 of the beat. The last note will be 33 1/3. And the way that we typically count this is we'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So a lot of people are probably familiar with the standard blues shuffle. If I was going to do it in E, I would go like this, 3 and 4. I'd go 1 and 2 and 3. That's a typical blues shuffle rhythm. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play on the 6th string that same pattern. But I'm going to do a hybrid picking pattern, and using my 3rd finger, I'm going to add in the high E string, but only on the and, which is the 2nd beat. So I'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4. So if you notice, what I'm doing is on the first click, I play the 6th string by itself, and then before the 2nd click on the and, I play the high E string with my ring finger and with my pick. So I play the pick in the 1st string the 2nd time simultaneously. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's the first pattern. The 2nd pattern is a triplet. So a triplet takes the same rhythm that we're playing, the quarter note, divides it into 3 parts. And so the 3 parts, we typically count like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if you find that confusing, sometimes I tell people that you can use a word that has 3 syllables. So you could go pineapple, 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 pineapple. Now the thing that's interesting about this rhythm is that the bass note is going to be the same. We're going to still play the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you notice I'm playing a long note and a short note. If I just play one beat, it'd be like 1 and 1 and. But what I'm going to do is in between the time I hit this first note and then the 2nd note, I'm going to add the high note with my 3rd finger. So I'm going to do the triplet. I'll go 1 and that's doing it one time. 1 1 and up. So that's 3 notes. It's like 1, 2, 3. Or I could do it. Hold on a second. I'll say the word pineapple. Pineapple. That's the 3. So if I do it continuously for a full measure, I'd get. So whenever you start to really make it sound like country blues, what we're going to do is we're going to alternate the first pattern and the second pattern every time. 2, 3, 4. So we'll go 1 and 2 and up. Now I'm doing that using the 6th string open and the 1st string open. If I was playing an E7 chord, you'll notice the 6th string and the 1st string are open. 2, 3, 4. So I'm going 1 and 2. And there, I'm starting to alternate between the patterns. So I'm going to do beat 1, which is the 1 and then I'll go 2 and up. Now on the A7, because the next chord in the 12-bar blues would be an A, I'm going to play my A7 chord. I'm going to do this one. It's 5th string open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, and then on the 1st string I play the 3rd fret. So I go. Then back to the E. I had to wait for a click. And then I'm going to do the B7 chord. And you notice on the B7, I play the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and I play the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So if I just do those alternating patterns just on 2 strings, I get something that sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. Now, whenever I play it, I like to throw in a little strum of the chord, and then I'll alternate those country blues patterns. So I get something like this. And I think that I like to play it just a little tiny bit faster. So I'm going to see if I can speed this up a little bit. All right, I hope that I provided some clarity in those 2 patterns. I wanted to put the click up so you could hear where the notes are falling against the beat. Hopefully it makes it a lot easier to get this. I know that this is a really elusive pattern. It's really rewarding if you can get this rhythm going on. It gives you a lot of insight into how to play the country blues.